Exploring the source of happiness. Each individual on this planet is striving to be happy. This is the state of being that we all know from the time of our birth. It's a state of being that we recognize as our true self, who we deeply are. Now, for most of us, this happiness does not last. It gets replaced by a striving force to survive, which feels more like the opposite of being happy. The reason we're doing this is surprisingly simple, because we're told to do so. Our heritage tells us what to believe and feel. Our government tells us what to believe and feel. Our society tells us what to believe and feel. Source of happiness. This worldview instructs us that we humans operate similarly to a mechanical clock. This view instructs that everything is ruled by cause and effect, and almost everything can be replaced when it is damaged. Additionally, we're taught the concept of the survival of the fittest. Collectively, these two ideas condition you to accept that individuals, like animals, must function in a state of mechanical perfection or be replaced by more perfectly functioning components in the system. These old concepts have led to a society that is completely self-centered, ego-driven, irresponsible and environmentally destructive. They've led us to a cult of happiness seekers who get their adrenaline rush by buying more useless stuff on a day-to-day basis, all in a subconscious attempt to keep the illusion of flawlessness. We have been conditioned to consume the world in an effort to attain this illusory perfection, and it shows in our daily lives. Plainly put, we work at places we do not like in order to buy stuff we do not need. We have forgotten that the source of happiness lies within the center of our spiritual being, and we have replaced it by seeking it in the material world. We have things backwards. Where does it initially come from? Desire? Wanting something? Bettering ourselves? Take a good look at your life right now. Where do you live? What does your furniture look like? What sort of car do you drive? How much money is in your bank account? Look in the mirror. How do you look? Everything has been manifested one way or the other, by you. You may not be aware of how far-reaching your ability to manifest truly is in all its aspects. Are all my thoughts responsible for this? Yes. Whatever you see in the physical universe has been created in one way or the other by your thoughts. Your thoughts are the drafts of what later becomes physical form. Everything starts with a thought, which is a thought. That's why it's crucial to pay attention to your thoughts. If you worry about getting all those bills paid, you'll create more of the same thing, simply because you've entertained it. Your thoughts are nothing more than frequencies or vibrations that resonate with similar vibrations already existing. Fascinating, isn't it? You would like to be able to control your views, given that they create your reality. If you are able to control your thoughts, you are able to control what you would like to create and manifest in your life. If you cannot control your thoughts, things will manifest that seem random and unconnected to you, and they're actually manifested from others. Your consciousness is like a radio station. You can send signals and programs, and you can receive signals and programs. Sometimes you may want to receive and sometimes you may want to send. To know when to send and when to receive is one of the greatest success factors in life. It's the balance of knowing when to create and when to experience. You cannot constantly create, for you would miss out on the other part of the experience. On the other hand, if you only experience things, you'll never get to manifest anything. Another way of putting it would be responsive responsibility, the ability to consciously respond. In every moment, you have a choice about what you want to do, and what you want to decide. If you don't exercise this power, nothing happens in your life, at least not what you want. This brings us to the next topic. Happiness is the state of being of our true self, which we have deeply recognized from birth. We lose sight of the source of our happiness through a variety of cultural, social, educational, environmental and relational conditioning. When we respond to life from our true selves rather than from our conditioned selves, we are able to manifest what we want.